Hello, welcome back to the next episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. We have daily quests to do. We have a new event, and we probably want to work on leveling some things up. So, lots of stuff to do today. Um, let's go check out the event. I have not, other than the promo video that I posted before, I have not looked up, seen any information about this whatsoever to know what it's going to bring up. However, there were two similar events recently with Kiro and Victor, so I kind of have a rough idea of the format this will be, and then if it's similar to those two, then there shouldn't be any spoilers at least to worry about. So yeah, let's go check it out. Late at night, as I stepped into the living room, fresh from my shower, I nearly ran into Lucian, who had just returned home. Hey, you're back. How's Professor Young doing today? He's holding on. Barely. But at least when he's alert, he can still talk about his research for hours. His voice was calm, almost too calm. I watched as he quietly set down his briefcase, slipped off his shoes, and moved about as if nothing had happened. Professor Young was a neurologist whom Lucian deeply admired, but lately his health had been slipping, and the hospital had practically become his second home. At his request, Lucian had been making regular visits. The thought made my chest tighten. I reached out, gently rubbing his shoulder, trying to sound calm and easy. Well, it's a good sign that he's still got energy to talk. I'm sure he's going to pull through. But you've been running back and forth nonstop. You must be wiped out. Go take a shower and get some rest, okay? Lucian smiled faintly. I thought he was agreeing, but then, to my surprise, he took my hand and led me into the bathroom. Huh? Before I could react, he bent down, grabbed the hair dryer, and gently took off my drying cap. Warm hair, warm air hummed to life as he started drying my hair, his fingers threading carefully through the damp strands. The roar of the dryer filled my ears, but through it I could feel the tenderness in every motion, his fingertips moving with quiet patience. In the mirror, Lucian's face reflected a calm, steady focus, but behind those long, narrow eyes there was a distant look, like his mind was wandering somewhere far beyond this little room. It must be painful watching someone he's looked up to his whole life fading bit by bit, day after day. Lucian. He seemed to sense my worry. Smiling softly, he shook his head. His lips moved without sound, but I could still clearly read the words. I'm all right. Hey, during the event, you can enter the Eyes for You event from the Wish Tree or the portal. During the event, new daily practice sheet will be unlocked every 24 hours. Right. The event features 3 pages of sheet music, which you can navigate using the buttons. Once you complete your practice, a heartwarming story will also be unlocked for you to enjoy. When a new sheet becomes available, you'll need to finish the previous ones before it can be unlocked. All right. An ancient melody, an eternal love, guiding you down the winding path. Professor Lucian, your technique with the instrument has really gotten impressive. Thanks to that, I don't know this is right. Is it Gucci? Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I'll look it up later to make sure I'm not butchering it in the future. Thanks for that tutorial video you found for me, Princess. That was the longest tutorial I could find online. It was pretty detailed, right? Yes, super detailed. So detailed that the first hour was just teaching little kids how to sit properly at the instrument. Wait, did I seriously give you a kid's tutorial? Is it too late for me to find you a better one? It's kind of late. I already finished the whole thing. But you knew it was for kids. I thought maybe you sent it by accident at first. But then I figured maybe this was a certain young lady's way of gently reminding me to fix my posture. And I couldn't just ignore your good intentions. Practice is over for today. So, I'm not quite sure how the initial cutscene we had relates to why we're playing music now. I'll have to look and see if there's something I missed somewhere that makes this connection. Uh, but uh, but the previous instance I mentioned that happened with uh, Victor and Kira were music ones like this, and they practice music, and they'll get better, successfully better each time. And then they just have those cute little scenes like that. So uh, anyway, and then at the same time, then there's a card available for the event. And I think we have a free. They're giving us a free poll on it. So we'll check that out. Let's see what. And well, it's a new Kiro card. So it looks like we still have other stuff here. Oh yeah, that's right. This was a quest reward we got. So let's get those 5 coupons. Guess we don't have to do them one at a time since there's not 10. But free cards are free cards. All right. Yep, an achievement. All right. Let's see if there's stamina claim. That's daily stamina. That. Why is this still? Is there something we missed? No, I don't see anything we missed on the screen. Okay. All right. Let's get down to business here. All right, grab our stamina from friends. Seems we're being a little laggy tonight. Oh, more people. want to join our circle here, we will happily let them and send them stamina too. All right, let's check out our daily quests. All right. 24-hour challenge. That was what it's doing this morning. I think at that point, that's 2 episodes ago. But we can, if we get 4 more, we can clear that stage. I don't know that we can go all the way to 18. We'll have to level up a lot of cards to anyway, we'll see. Normal missions, that'll come with leveling stuff. Go to our company stuff. Greater experts, box office, and footage. Oh yeah, we should do more footage. I don't know that I'll do it this time, but maybe next time or the time after that, we're gonna go dedicate some time to doing studio footage for all the guys to get more shards for them. Okay, training, box office. We can get box office done quickly. Karma pass. Oh yeah, interact. That's right. The interact. I think who do we put? I think we put Shaw over here because otherwise you'll like never see Shaw anywhere. Life without Lifehouse. Lifehouse is a pub that he plays in his band at. He plays bass guitar. Oh wait, we have to do it 3 times to get the credit. Okay, so 2 more times. Put other things off until later. Your time today belongs to me. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's yep, so much for that. Okay.
What?
Well, connection lost, returning to the main screen. Well, all right. I think I'm back now. Yeah, okay, that was a thing. Let's poke it one more time for good measure.
What?
Anyways, this down here is so you can your time coupons. You can buy access to new songs, which is totally useless to me right now until I figure out which ones are okay to use and which ones aren't. But anyway, so you can choose what songs you want playing on the main screen, and I think you could set a song for like each individual guy or whatever. But so that's something to play with if you into the game music. And okay, Karma Pass. Karma Pass is there. Right, company stuff. Training. Oh, we don't have any training going right now. Oh, that's because I did log in earlier today, and I probably picked it up then. But all right, let's Let's get those going. Level on expert. All right, we'll level. Thanks there. Okay, what else we got? Oh, and see, here's what I thought. We get a message from this guy that we haven't met. So I forgot to close the curtains before going to bed, and I was woken by the sun early in the morning. I'll start a lovely day with breakfast then, I guess. I'm very glad to receive your first message after you woke up on this beautiful morning. Please start this lovely day with a hearty breakfast. Huh, this auto reply is pretty long. Usually I get a default message read, but today's message is one of surprising sincerity. Transfer me to a customer service agent, please. You got startled, right? Okay. All right. Yeah, message read. So this is, yeah, this is like totally out of the blue if you like had not done any research outside the game about like who the characters are and what happens. I knew about Shaw because I came from Love and Deep and in Love and Deep Space my main is Raphael. So of course I was looking up the character that Raphael was basically based on. But I did not like Shaw as much as I like, well, as much as I like Raphael, which probably just as well since you can't even like get him anytime soon, and he doesn't have as many cards as the other guys. So, but surprisingly, and then I ended up liking Lucian a lot more than I liked Zane. Um, um, but anyway, so it's like you can definitely see there being some relationship between the guys from here and the guys in Love and Deep Space. However, there's still lots of differences too. Definitely lots of differences between Lucy and Zane. I could see Zane maybe being a more matured version of Lucian, but Lucian himself is definitely not like Zane. So, uh, anyways, an achievement. All right. What else is going on here? Oh yeah, that's right. We got the other newbie quest. Let's see. But at least we got 2 weeks to work on this one. So uh, we're not gonna be having to rush it like we did the previous one. Okay, let's look at our karma and see what we go on. We probably want to level some things, especially now that we started the 24-hour challenge. You have to have your characters leveled up to 20 for them to be used in the challenge. So, ooh, let me see. Definitely want the SRs up. Well, we got quite a few of these at least. Let's see how far they'll go for us. All right. And let's put some stars on them. Actually, I should do this part off camera. I won't. This is more grind stuff, and that won't be interesting to watch probably. So I will save that for later. But now what do I have going on that's more interesting? It's lag. Maybe nothing's going to be interesting if I'm having internet issues. Let's look at our task list here. Is there anything interesting here? Continue on with the main story. Oh, well, let's do that. Let's go on with the main story. Got about 10 minutes left, so let's. All right. Where are we at? Yeah, slag is bad. I'm sorry. All right, chapter 5. Looks like we might be close to done. We are close to done. Okay. All right, The Secret to Magic. The new episode features treasure hunting with psychics, but mysteriously, the location keeps getting colder. Do you know any real psychics? I know Cersei. Cersei is. It says in her. She's augury. I did not know Hollow was a psychic. She does have augury in hers, but I think we'll go with Cersei. This is definitely her wheelhouse. Cersei doesn't hesitate to come on the show and put on a brilliant performance. You send an assistant to bury a treasure in a remote spot. Looks like Spine will be good for that. Spine hides the treasure well. Only a few manage to find it. Hey, let's play our cards. It's rather unsettling to know someone among the crowd is genuinely psychic. All right. All right. 520. For days thereafter, I dedicated myself to producing the show. I was lucky to have. We're doing the show on autism. That's what we're doing right now. I was lucky to have Lucien's help. Otherwise, the show never would have worked. We just came back from the orphanage to do that. Okay, what's that about Lucien? You've got pretty good hearing. We got the show all figured out, so of course I got time for gossip. I was just wondering if the show on autism is, well, too banal. What do you mean? We're practically done with the script. Relax. What I meant was the style and substance both felt simple to me. What is autism spectrum disorder? What's the state of current research? How does the orphanage run its special needs programs? Tips for interacting with autistic children. It makes me want to switch the channel just talking about it. Come on, why didn't you say this sooner? We gotta turn it in for Loveland's approval tomorrow. Okay, only saying how I feel is all. I'm realistic enough to know there's no time for a rewrite now. Good, because I was going to resign if you made me do one. Where is she? Anybody seen the boss? Kiki barged into the editing room, and I immediately tensed up. It was never a good thing when she was so desperate to find me like this. What now? Does it have to involve me? I'm afraid so. Something terrible's happened. Every little thing seems like the end of the world if you're young and inexperienced. Willow made herself a coffee and calmly plopped down on the couch. The preview for the autism show was leaked. That made Willow drop her mug, shattering it all over the floor. What? Run that by me again. How could that happen? We're not even done with the preview yet. The leak's an unfinished, unedited version. One without the names of the orphanage and kids blotted out. And we still haven't received approval from Loveland TV. What? I felt the blood drain from my whole body, like I could faint any time. It's all over the net that we're exploiting children with autism for publicity and profit. And then my cell phone started to ring nonstop. It showed calls from the approval committee, followed by the orphanage director. Oh my God, why is this happening? Kiro sat in a dark room, pounding away on a keyboard, all the devices in his room buzzing to life in the night. A humongous network was quietly being assembled. Ding! A cell phone next to him lit up. He stopped tapping and glanced at the screen. Princess Company backstabs Twin Leaves Orphanage, exploiting kids with autism. As he scanned the headline, his face slowly broke into a frown. Moonlight shone on the barred windows. Over 10 years, but the orphanage was still standing. Gavin held up a photo of a girl and an old man to the building and found the matching room. This is the photo that he got from our character in their office. He walked into the room and gazed at the moon outside the window. The dim moonlight entered through the small window. It seemed to flicker a bit. The static sound of an interrupted signal over a walkie-talkie. Gavin straightened himself up, a grim and piercing look in his eyes. Countless silhouettes slowly crowded around him in the room. Right, and that is the end of the chapter. Let's go on a bit. Let's get the dream sequence for the next one here. Oh, it's not going to give us a dream at the beginning of this one. All right. The preview for the upcoming autism episode has been leaked. It's an unedited version without aliases for the orphanage and children. And we still haven't received approval from Loveland TV. It's all over the net that we're exploiting children with autism for publicity and profit. How did this happen? Check the new employees. We must find out who did this. How are we going to do that? New employees way outnumber the old now. Loveland TV just announced they're severing ties with us. Now what? So, do we still have a show? Can I go home and get some sleep now? See y'all later. The orphanage called, asking us for an explanation and to stop the show's production. Geez, when it rains, it pours. Quiet, all of you. Let me think. LFG's on the line, Princess. They want to talk to you now. Fine. Can't be about anything good. Anna handed me the phone with a concerned expression. I nodded to reassure her and took it. Hello? How can this happen when the funding process is at its most critical stage? I'm so sorry. The problem is being dealt with as we speak. I'm just calling to let you know the auditing process has been suspended. What? I know this sounds bad, but trust me when I say we can get through this. Well, this incident's put a serious dent in your working relationship with Loveland TV. If it doesn't work out, LFG will be forced to reevaluate the decision to back Princess Company. Nothing personal, just business. Wait, I got more to say. But Goldman had already hung up. It's all my fault for not taking precautions. I can't imagine what this will do to the kids. All right. And I think we will break there. And as I said, I'm going to do some leveling up off camera. So we should have more levels and more stars by the time I come back. And I will be back soon. So thank you for watching. Take care.